Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Hustle here. Today, guys, I'm back with another video. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about some changes and some things that I feel like are going to be changed or should be changed in Rainbow Six Siege. And one thing, the major thing here is, should Ela be buffed? Because as we've seen in the past with Operation Blood Orchid, Ela was really strong. She had impact grenades. She's a free speed. Still is. Her Evo had no recoil with 50 bullets in the mag, and then we saw her buffed. And, now her Evo is really hard to use, and to me, she's one of the weakest of operators. I have used her a lot in Rainbow Six Siege here. So, it is that standpoint of how do we want to buff her? Like, to me, my opinion is, if we have to nerf her Grismont Mines to buff her Evo, then yeah, I'll go with that. Because that's one thing we have to pay attention here, is game breaking and stuff like that. So that's one thing. Another big topic right now is, should Jackal be nerfed? As someone who's played Jackal, honestly, I think they need to reduce his scan timer of how long footsteps are on the ground for. I think let's take away the footsteps from the prep phase. Because with prep phase, you have the controversialness of the fact that roamers going off site, getting set, that right there puts them at risk because of not being able to hold positions off site because of Jackal. And so Jackal adds that separate standpoint here that we have to worry about, and that's why he's banned a lot. So I think reducing that may reduce his ban rate, but his ban rate's very high not because of him being strong, but because of what his gadget does. Same for Echo. They nerfed Echo, and he's still one of the highest banned players. It's not because of how strong they are. It's mostly because of what they do. Just like Mira. When Mira was introduced, Mira was able to have a new angles, a new way of defending sites. That's why, and she's a strong operator. That's why we see her banned in high plat diamond levels. And that's one thing we have to take in consideration. And as playing this season, another thing that I have heard of is the Twitch getting nerfed. I'm okay with it. Do I agree with it? Probably not. And another thing we also have leaked to us is the two new operators leaked. One of them is a Jaeger type operator, and the other one is a operator that has like a thermite impact grenade where it destroys a certain area of the reinforcement, but you still need to place a breach charge to blow it open. So that's one of the leaks here. We're still waiting for the Ela Elite skin to come into the game, as that was leaked. So all these things. Another big topic in Rainbow Six Siege is Goyo one of those operators that needs a nerf? Is he too strong? And honestly, I think in this point of the game, we are in a good spot with the operators, to me. Because with the standpoint of the operators in this game, Goyo, I feel like is in a perfect form. Goyo has that really good aspect to having a new strat with shields and stuff like that. It's definitely a operator I'd like to see played a little bit more. And especially Amaru. I think Amaru is one of those operators that is possibly looking at a buff, in my opinion, because Amaru has had the fact of not getting picked a lot, you could say. I've been playing a lot this season, getting some footage for y'all, and I just don't see her picked a lot, which is one of the main things that concern me. So that's definitely something we want to look at here, is operators possibly being buffed and nerfed. And another thing is what's going to happen next season. So yesterday the trial battle pass was dropped. We have 4 charms of 7 tiers. And I like the idea. Now, am I going to support it? Maybe. I like the idea of cosmetic items. I like the idea that it's free and it gives you something to work for. But it's the fact of, is it where we need to be? Because as someone who has played Rainbow Six Siege for a long time, I'm not used to games with battle passes because I don't usually like them. I'm more of an Ubisoft player myself. I prefer Ubisoft games, Division 1, Division 2. And another big thing is quarantine going to work out? With the crossover of operators for quarantine, as we saw in the trailer, we saw Vigil and Ella. That's another thing that, to me, it's probably going to be another zombie game. And that's one thing that I'm just not going to be into. I mean, I like playing zombies on Call of Duty, not going to lie. But we have to take into consideration here is that era is almost over. Like, to me, I think that era of games is dead. I mean, we saw a lot of games fail after a week. So, you know, you just gotta take that in consideration. Hopefully it's not like that. I like the fact of getting to know our operators a little bit more. Definitely something I'm into because, like, there's a lot of games that I've played that we really got to know personalities and stuff. A lot of RPG games, which is unique. Those games are really unique. It allows us to get close to the characters we love in games. And I would really love to see that done properly with Rainbow Six Siege. And don't forget, with Rainbow Six Siege Quarantine, I really like to see that happen. Now, Ubisoft is very good for having good storylines. Really good. Look at Division 1, Division 2. Like, all the games they've made, Ubisoft has some sort of storyline. So they're really good. They made a really good bios for the operators in Siege. So, yes, we could see a really good point here. Now, if they don't do it properly, we gotta take that into consideration. Can this be a mistake if they go with the wrong path with this? Maybe. But they're very good for making storyline games. Now, just like there was a good storyline with Division 1 and 2. The missions had a storyline to it. And with those 2 games, they kept the same storyline. They were fighting a plague, which it was a really good game. Still, Division 1 was really good. And then when we got released Division 2, really, they did a really good job, kept the same thing, but in a different place. And they also kept some of the same stuff, which I really like. Now, another thing, that's one game of showing that they can make storyline games. So, now Ubisoft could fail like other studios in the past. Bethesda Studios, when they failed with Fallout 76, making it a co-op story game, they failed going from a single-player story game to that. But now, Quarantine could turn out like that, fail miserably, everybody hates it. Or it could turn out to a game that the Rainbow Six Siege community is gonna love. I mean, I love Rainbow Six Siege, and that's the game that I'm trying to get my channel to stay on. This game has been out for a while now. And also, guys, I also got Maestro yesterday. I was grinding up to get some more operators for y'all. And so Maestro was my way to go there. So, guys, that should be all of the little answering questions and stuff for y'all, to give you guys a little update and everything. But now, guys, I will let this footage play out of this season, guys. But thank you so much, guys, for the support on the channel. We did sell some merch. I'll be shouting that person out in a later video. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this where I answer questions about Rainbow Six Siege and Ubisoft games, just comment down below, tap the like, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss a video, guys. And as always, stay awesome. and peace out.